Before we get into the video, I thought I'd just mention that we actually made it past the halfway point for our GoFundMe. We still have a long way to go, so if you can, head to the link in the description to either donate yourself, nothing is too small, or to share it with other people. Bills are looming and we're still actively trying to get out of here. Thanks everyone, and thanks for getting me to 500 subs. Now anyway, on with the video. Hey stars, Tiff here, and I figured after talking about Volcanicus and the Dinobots, I'd take a moment to talk about the versions of their parents that I have in my collection. And first we're going to talk about Siege Ratchet. While there have been progressively more and more accurate Ratchets since this guy came out, for one reason or another, I haven't really felt the need to upgrade. The Earthrise one was an Amazon exclusive and required some pretty heavy parts for me. And to be frank, I just don't really mind him being a more sci-fi medical transport as opposed to the van-based ambulance of the 80s, so the Studio series didn't really appeal to me that much. But let's go ahead and dig in. Now, drilling into his robot mode first, Ratchet has some nice stockiness to him. It's kind of indicative of how he's the sort of field medic that can take a beating if he has to. And the reds highlighting and accenting the whites are very evocative of medical and rescue services as we think of them today. I really enjoy the mecha-like tech greeble all over the design, and the panel lining really adds a lot to the character where he'd just be flat otherwise in the design. And going with a blue windscreen as opposed to a clear one also helps with the color breakup. And when it comes to his accessories, he has that shoulder cannon, which I like to imagine as a sort of metagun that he uses to administer emergency energon transfusions. He's also got a smaller blaster that can peg into it, but, I like to imagine that as more a sort of welding torch. And, he has a wrench. No prizes for guessing how he uses that. But that being said, I like to give it to his husband, Siege Wheeljack. Now when it comes to Ratchet's posability, he's got solid ankles, knees, and hey, a thigh and knee swivel. And he's able to get outright splits going pretty easily. And as you'd probably expect, that waist swivel just does not quit. Does not quit one bit. And when it comes to his arms, they've got a pretty huge range of movement all around, bicep swivels, and mercifully, a wrist joint. Something that always hurts a little for a figure to omit, especially in this day and age. And he's also got a really nice amount of rotation in that ball joint in his head. With the range of posability and accessories available, you can get more than your fair share of dynamic hero poses and repair poses out of him. And you know what? Ratchet's transformation is pretty darn fun. Now, in vehicle mode, when it comes to posability, can you guess? I'll give you a few moments to. Ah, you're right, he does in fact roll. But yeah, I mean, what else are you going to expect from a car, you know? But as for the vehicle's aesthetics, I just love the boxy military field medic vehicle look. It looks like he's ready to ram through blockades and enemy lines just to save even a single life. And you know, overall the design kind of makes me think of, you know, an alien medic version of the G.I. Joe vehicle, the Snowcat. Maybe a bit of a stretch on my part, but I can see it. I partially see it because of some digibashes and the like a few people on Twitter have made using this mold as the Snowcat character from Transformers Energon. And you know, like I said in the intro, I'm not too fussed about it not being an Earth ambulance or anything like that. Most of my favorite Ratchet stories do keep his heart a little more rooted to Cybertron anyway. So overall, I love this guy. He's a fantastic interpretation of Ratchet. I'm glad he's in my collection. But what about you, Stars? Which version of Ratchet is your favorite? Whether it be your favorite toy or just a favorite incarnation of the bot. I know the animated and Prime version of him have won over a lot of hearts. But you know, maybe you're not a huge fan of Ratchet at all and lean a bit more on characters like Armada's version of Red Alert. Let me know in the comments down below. And you know, if you liked the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more Transformers videos from me, and video game live streams now and again, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You're all stars. I've been Tiv, and I'm signing out. Now, when it comes to his possibility and Ratchet's transformation. Hey, stars, it's Tiv here.